Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a bright Tuesday and I'm super happy and I'm full of energy, and I just wanted to share with you little bits of things I've learned in my 20s, and I'm still learning and I'm ready to learn. So guys, before we do that, kindly hit that subscription button if you're a new subscriber. Kindly hit the notification bell so that you can see my content whenever I upload them. And guys, I'm so grateful for my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for being part of my family, for always coming back, watching my content. And guys, I'm so happy. I don't know how to pay you guys, but thank you so much. And for the people who haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe for more content, guys. Okay, I'm going to do this right now, so if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Okay, so let's get to the video. I've said I'm still learning and I'm ready to learn, so I'm just going to share the few things I've learned in my 20s, and I'm still learning, guys, so it's never that serious. Okay, so we're going to start right now, right here. I just wanted to state them down so that it can be kind of easy to state them as I explain. Okay, so one thing I've learned in my early 20s, you should learn to live your purpose. What do we mean by learn live your purpose? In these 20s, stop figuring out to become the best version of you. Like, stop being like you wanna do your career, you wanna just figure out what you learned. Like, if you did medicine, you stick there. No, live your purpose. Do whatever you feel you love, do whatever you feel you appreciate doing it, and do it with all your heart. Live your purpose and you'll never come to regret it, something like that. Yeah, so make sure you live your purpose, stop limiting yourself, and so on. Okay guys, the second thing I've learned is learn how to save. So, like, let's say, what do we mean by saving? Okay, for me, I'm very poor at saving, and I'm still learning that, because by the word saving, it will just save you a lot. Okay, so that's the something I'm still learning. I've learned in my 20s, but I'm still learning because I didn't know how to save. Let's say that. Okay, the third thing I've learned in my 20s, it's never too late to start. Guys, the point here, in this life, unafikanga mali, like, you feel I'm done with life, no hopes, nothing. But one thing I came to learn is it's never too late to start. Never feel like the world is crumbling. Just do you. Start. If you love something, you want to do something, just start. It's never late to start, and it's better late than never to regret. Okay, so always start whenever you feel you want to start something, you want to do something, do it. It's never too late. Okay, the fourth thing I've learned is never regret anything that comes your way. Okay, what do I mean by this? Don't wallow in regrets. Like, you do something and you feel like, oh my god, why did I do it? Like, I wish I could have done this course instead of doing this. You see, avoid regretting. Take whatever you do positively. If it went wrong, give something else a trial, as you find that is kind of connected with living your purpose. You find what suits you, because right now in life, you find we don't do things we really wanted to do or we love. Yeah, so never regret. Stop regretting. Okay, the fifth thing I've learned is you need to outsource to grow in business. You need to outsource to grow in business. What do I mean by outsource? Okay, in life, you need to grow, and for you to grow, you need, process can be maybe the people who can give you the better ideas. Stop being rigid, like being it's all about you, you see, like you make the rules, okay? You need to be open-minded, you need to find out, you need some friends, you need, okay, so that you can grow. Growth is all about you risk for something, you see. You need to go out, risk it, do everything so that you grow. That's something I'm learning, and I'm still learning to be with the people even I didn't want to be with them, just to grow personally. Sixth thing I've learned in this life is learn to set boundaries. What do you mean by boundaries? Boundaries means if you have friends, learn to set boundaries. Let everybody stay at their lane and you stay in your lane. Meaning, it doesn't mean you cut off people. That's not what we mean. You respect these people. You don't be in their space. That's what I think it means. You don't be in their space, like not giving them space, like something. You learn to be, if it's friendship, let it be friendship, not too much into their space, okay? So I'm learning to be in my space and setting boundaries. And sometimes you might think I've cut you off, maybe cut off, but guys, trust me, I still love you guys. If maybe you felt that way, but I'm just setting my boundaries. Maybe you're too much into my space, okay? That's what I'm learning. And if I'm too much into your space, just know I'm learning to be away and to stay in my lane, okay? So the seventh thing I've learned is be yourself. Okay, being yourself mean you don't be alone. It doesn't mean find yourself. Who is Neva? Just find yourself. Who is Neva? What does Neva love? What does Neva dream of? You see, you are being yourself. Stop being, maybe I'm seeing this person doing this, doing that, and you're like, no, I just want to be like her. I want to be better than her. No, you are not given the same capabilities. You are so different from each other. Just find what are your strengths and what are your liabilities. Is it? Yeah, something like that. So you find yourself and you call yourself in a discussion and this is what I want, this is what I want to do, this, okay? And by the time you're done with that, trust me, you find you are a different human being, like you are a different being, okay? And you will be better than ever. Okay, the eighth thing I've learned is to forgive myself. So there is this times you feel like everything is haunting you. You see, you find a lot of things, a lot of burden, and you just find yourself, you can't move on. You see, you can't move on from the pain, you can't move on from everything you have passed through, you can't move on from the sufferings and so on. You need to forgive yourself and start afresh. Like, just tell yourself, I've done it wrong, I've done the wrong things in life, and it's time for me to be better. It's time for me to grow. It's time to be that woman I want to be. And once you forgive yourself, you find yourself at peace and you are very open-minded to go ahead, to grow, something like that. And you find you really don't care other people's opinion about that. You only care about what grows you, like, you don't listen to negative opinions, you don't listen to negative vibes. You find you are so open with people because you want to grow, okay? Because already you're forgiven yourself, you can't have that grudge with anyone else. You will find yourself so free with people, free with you, and a lot of ideas, that you pitch a lot of ideas, right, when you're that way, okay? So just learn to forgive yourself so that you can forgive other people too, okay? So the ninth thing I've learned is be open-minded. By being open-minded, this kindly means you learn to grow in other environments. What do you mean by that? You learn to pitch ideas from different sources. You learn to to try new things. You learn to always different ideas. In short, you learn to learn new things in life. You just stop being in your own cocoon and you think everything revolves around that. So you feel free, you feel to listen, you feel to outsource and everything, and you come and tell yourself, let me give it a try. That is being open-minded. Stop being there like, I'm a banker, I'm a what, that's what I did and I just must do this. No, it won't work that way. Sometimes you're gonna try anything and you never know, you never know, because maybe that's the best thing you are destined. Okay, so be open-minded. So the 10th thing I've learned is happiness is relative. What do you mean by happiness is relative? Make yourself happy. Like when you are happy, happiness can be anything, like anything that makes you happy. It's not a must happiness to be you have money or you do what. Happiness is that thing that you find it okay with you. It makes you feel peaceful. It makes you feel I'm okay. It's never I'm okay. You see, that's happiness. Stop making happiness to be all about money, all about growth or something. Happiness is something that you find with you're okay with you. Okay, when I'm okay with my friends, I'm happy. When I'm okay with my cash, I'm happy. Be relative depending on your own version what makes you happy. The 11th thing I've learned, I embrace each other's journey. I'm trying to learn this more, to embrace each other's journey, because I've been there and I've seen so much love. Actually, since I started this YouTube, the people who have shown me love, who have stood with me, who have always come back to support me, I'm so happy. And I don't know what I can give to you guys, but I promise you guys, I will always be there to support you wherever I can. Okay, so I'm trying to impress this, because you find most time you have friends with benefits, something like that. So you find like they're never there when you have a certain journey. They're never happy for you when you're growing or something, but they're always there to enjoy the fruits together with you. Okay, but I think the best thing is to embrace each other's journey. If your friend succeed, if your friend has achieved something, if your friend is trying to find out something, always be there to support them, because one thing, if that person grows, we grow together. That's the only thing I've learned. And mostly you find this, it's with a few people, because they will never learn it until you grow. Maybe it's when they see the importance of embracing it, but once you're starting, it's always hard. But that thing I've seen, it's a growth, because I've had such friends and we have grown through the work line, and I'm always proud of that, because I can count all of them and say this is how we helped each other, yeah, each other's journey. Okay, the 11th thing I've learned is invest. What do we mean by invest? So this is kind of wide, but right now maybe you cannot invest maybe in land. That is if you have not acquired maybe on that, but always invest on the small things. Start that small business you can. Okay, with that little amount you have, start that small business you can, because you in future this thing will earn you more than you expected. It will make you survive in future. And a lot, just like in my last video I was talking about Mr. Mateka and Mrs. Mateka. These people only started that company at 15,000 shilling. Right now it's like a multi-billion company, and guys, trust me, the workers that they're paying there, the work, everything they're doing there, you cannot believe it if they tell you they only started it at 15,000. So always invest in something. I'm learning to do that, because I'm trying to work like in everything I can. No matter how little it is, I'm just trying to do everything possible to invest. Even you can always even invest in your own house. Stop being there at this TV right now. Just buy them. Those are your investments. They will help you maybe in future when you want to settle. Just invest in yourself. So guys, I'm still learning, and I'm super happy because I've learned this in my 20s, and I'm so grateful that I came to learn all this. So number 12, is it 12 or 13? Me time. I've learned to have a me time because the me time is super a good period of you as a person. This duration is actually when you come to meditate about your personal life. What do you want in life? You come to meditate. Where did I go wrong? Where did the rain start beating me? And who are these people I need in my life? Who are these people I need to eliminate? Who are these people as never? You reflect yourself on yourself, and you see, this is the woman I want to be, this is the woman I wanted to be but I haven't, this is how I can do it right, this is how I've done it wrong but I can rectify it this way. So I'm learning a lot of things, and I really love me time because you might think even I'm not around work, I'm always indoors, but I just like locking myself and being alone because it assists me a lot. Okay, so me time is very important as a person. So I've learned that. And the 13th thing I've learned is do extra mile. How long do you do something extra mile? Let's say you're working. Is it that, do you only do your job specifically to where, to the duration you've been given or the hours you've been given? What do you do extra mile? Like, what do you, like, there is this thing, maybe maybe when we ask you, what do you bring on table apart from maybe the normal things of being in relationship? Do you go extra mile for your life, for your friendship, for your work, for what? And those are the things that matter, because if you want to grow, avoid being stagnant. Avoid doing things to their limited time. Okay, always do something extra mile, because this extra mile is what bring you a success. It's what counts in your diary, yeah, something like that. So I'm learning to do things extra mile, and it's super cool because you don't regret them. Yeah. So the 14th thing I've learned, mind where you spend your time and with who. This is really good. Actually, there is this thing we call cycle. For me, cycle is very important. I relate with everybody. I do relate with everybody. But you'll find most of the stuff, I have a very small cycle. And you'll never know it because I'm always social with everyone. Except unless I just don't need you. Not don't need you really, like we just, it can just work. Okay, I'm social with everyone, but you'll never know, because I have this small cycle, because I count those people as part of my family. I count these people as the people the people who are always there for me when I really need growth, when I really need help, when I really need a lot of things in life, when I need something like therapy, they're always there for me. So where I spend, the people I spend time with, the people I hang out with, the where I spend my time really matters, because, but one thing, when you do all this thing, always have brain, because it's that brain that will make you, will control you, will lead you, whether this person is the right person, whether this person is the wrong person. Yeah. So mind your cycle, or where you spend your time and places. Okay. And okay, one thing I've learned also again is do it anytime with God. When you put God before everything. Everything is possible, and me, I can testify to that. If you really want something, always don't just feel like you own it, because God can take it away anytime, and He can always give it to you anytime. So always pray before it, and always very be very faithful and hopeful to believe that through God you can do it. Through God I can make it. Okay, so always put God first before you do your things. Okay, so the other thing I've learned is there is always room for everyone. Don't feel like you are less person, or you feel like you don't suit to be there or in, or you feel like that place is only meant for certain people. No, there's always a room for everyone, especially that in our country today. You find most people don't do the jobs they really studied. So don't always feel like, unajua, I didn't do this course, so I can suit here. Always give it a try. There is a room for everyone, and you can even be smarter more than the people who did that course. So always try everything. There is a room for everybody. Always go for everything you want. Okay, so just do it, because there is room for everybody. Don't feel less a person. So always do whatever you want to do. Always go for anything you want to do. Okay, so the other thing I've learned is take care of your man, and he will do the same to you. What do I mean by this? This is actually on friendship. In 20s, most people are dating, and as we are dating, we learn a lot of things. Right now, you find there is a lot of maybe it's fake relationship, simply because maybe you go there with expectations, you go there with a lot of standards, you go there with a lot of demands and so on. But the point, always take care. If you really what there is this thing, who was saying, it was Obina. Yeah, Obina was talking to, I think, Mungai Eve's show. He was there, and he really told Mungai that no man is stingy. It's only you who don't know how to get the money out of the man. So you find it, you haven't taken care of this person. You literally, you guys talk, you guys, you don't take, you are not friends. Make this person your best friend. Take care of him just as you could take care of your brother. Be nice to him. Like, so long as you know yourself, you know your dignity, you know everything, trust me, no one will ever treat you badly. It's up to you. So most people go into relationship, they're like, it won't last, it won't do what, and so on. It's up to you for a woman. If you want to live well, if you want to have it, and you really wanted that, that's your choice you made. Always take care of your man, and he will take care of your back. Okay, so the last but not least, you don't have to figure it out. Okay, I've learned not everything has to be figured out. Maybe you have your plan, you had already planned for something. Maybe things goes wrong, and you're like, it's the end of life. You're like, oh God, now what am I going to do? I'm going to kill myself because I have no way. You don't have to always figure it out. You can always start from the next time. You can always be patient, because there is always next time. You cannot every time it will work your way. So always be patient, and just know in life you don't have to figure it right now in 20s. If it doesn't work, try. Maybe it will work for you at 30s. That's the most important thing. So don't feel like you are lesser human being in front of your friends because all your friends are making it, and your things are not working. It's you don't. Always have a grace period for your friends to make mistake. What do we mean having a grace period for your friends to make mistake? Every human being is born to mistakes. So you don't have to act like every time you are perfect, and you don't want everything to go wrong. When it goes wrong, always give your friends other chance, the grace period, to apologize, to unite, to rectify their mistakes and so on. Unless it is too much, then maybe it's toxic to you, then it's okay. But always give them that chance to always see their mistake, to always talk to them, explain to them what they did wrong. Just don't go silent and so on. Tell them you didn't do this right, you didn't do this and that. And I'm still learning that, because you find, actually I had that problem, because you could wrong me and I just go silent, I don't tell you. So you find I've carried that burden with me, and it's really hurting, because I will still talk to you, but you have hurted me. But right now I don't care. I just really tell you, you have done me this wrong. It's up to you to choose to continue being my friend or not, or you see your mistake and apologize. So always give your friends a grace period for friendship. So the last thing I've learned is invest in your friendships. To invest in your friendship, that means don't always make it all about you. The thing is, as much as your friend cares about you, you should care about them. Like, don't be this person, like, it's you who wants to benefit in that friendship. Uh like it's always about you. You don't care about your friends. If you love your friends, always be there for them in hard time and in good time, and also them, they make sure that they're in good time and bad time during. So you invest on each other, you build each other, you advise each other, and so on. Okay, so that's the things I'm learning, and I'm super happy. Okay. Let me see if I've left any points with me. Okay, be intentional with the family. Life has taught me to be intentional with my family, because I'm that person. Like, if you hurt me, I really stay away. You see? So you find, like, if let's say I wasn't given what I wanted, I can really stay away and just be like, I don't care, like it's all about me and so long. But life is short, and also it's the moment you have lived it, it's what counts. If you live well with your parents or maybe family right now, it counts, because you won't regret it in future. Like, once they're gone, that time you won't have moment to tell them, I wish I had this time with you, I wish I could have done this for you, I wish I could have been there for you guys. You see? So if you have any opportunity right now to be with the family, try be with the family, try be nice to your family, try be nice to your friends and everything. Be intentional with the family, your parents and everything, your relatives and everything. So be intentional. Stop. Most things, mi naonanga watu wanaendanga road trip kwa mazishi, so hapo ndako like, huyu jamaa haki hatukujua anakuanga hivi, sikujuanga ati familia yake ilikuwa hivi, I wish I could have done to her hivi. Don't regret later. Be intentional right now with your family. Okay, so those are the things I've learned. And also I've learned one thing: invest in traveling. Guys, kama uko na uwezo ya kutravel, kindly travel. Environment is very important. First thing, it's for exposure. Second thing, it's for mind. The mind was, how do we call it? Okay, for you to open your mind, because that space can give you a new idea. That space can make you change your action, change your limitation. That's why people travel in different areas, different places, different countries. The reason is to pitch the new ideas. The reason is to be a new version of themselves, because maybe the place you are, maybe the surrounding you have, it's very toxic, and you can't just grow, you can't just find a new idea. What can I do apart from being here? What can I do? So when you travel, you get to know a lot of things, you get exposure, you get like new things in life. So invest in traveling. Yani hata ukiwa na ule beshte yako anaweza kupeleka road trip, tafadhali enda. Mimi I support that because it makes you know a lot of things. When you interact with new people, new cultures, new things, you really grow, and it's good for life, it's good for health and everything. So guys, those are the things I've learned in my 20s, and I'm really trying to continue learning more things because we are getting old. As much as we continue, we are getting older, and every day we learn new things, and it's life, it's good. That's why they say every day is a learning day. So get to learn. And guys, if you have experienced the same things as I have, kindly comment down below. Or those people who have been here before me, what did you learn in your early 20s? Please comment down below and tell me what you think about this. What was your experience? How did you feel? And how is life in 20s compared to where you are right now? So I'm still learning, and I'm super happy because one thing I know, at least I know all this at my 20s. So I maybe I won't regret later, to find out later like I wish I knew this at my 20s. I'm still learning, and actually right now is that time you have to figure out your life, because this stage, maybe most of us are like, I'm still young, I will do this at 30. No, mommy, there is no time for that. Just do it right now if you can. If it doesn't work right now, maybe you might do it at 30s, but don't regret why you didn't do it. So please guys, I'm super happy for these things, and I hope it's helped one or two of you. And if you find it interesting, give it a thumbs up, and kindly guys, watch until the end. And I love you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, and hit the subscription button for new contents coming, okay, so that it will alert you. So thank you guys for watching this video. Until I see you the next time, bye.